My judicial nominees have waited 3 times longer to receive confirmation votes than those of my Republican predecessor. There are 11 seats on the D.C. Circuit Court. When I first took office, there were 2 vacancies. Since then, 2 more judges have retired. That means there are 4 vacancies that needed to be filled. And by February of this year, more than 1/3 of the seats on the nation's second highest court were empty. I mean, imagine if 1/3 of the seats on the highest court, the Supreme Court, were empty. We would rightly consider that a judicial crisis. These are no slouches. These are no hacks. These are incredibly accomplished lawyers by all accounts. Some Republicans recently have suggested that by nominating these 3 individuals, I'm somehow engaging in, and I'm quoting here, court packing. No, people laugh, but this is an argument I've made. For those of you who are familiar with the history of court packing, that involved Franklin Delano Roosevelt trying to add additional seats to the Supreme Court in order to water down and get more support for his political agenda. We're not adding seats here. We're trying to fill seats that are already existing. Each of the past 5 presidents has seen at least 3 of their nominees confirmed to the D.C. Circuit. Since I've been president, obstruction has slowed that down to 1. Right now, there are 3 open seats on a critical court. I didn't create these seats. I didn't just wake up one day and say, let's add 3 seats to the District Court of Appeals. These are open seats. And the Constitution demands that I nominate qualified individuals to fill those seats. What I'm doing today is my job. I need the Senate to do its job. The fact that Republican senators are now pushing a proposal to reduce the number of judges on this independent federal court also makes no sense. When a Republican was president, 11 judges on the D.C. Circuit Court made complete sense. Now that a Democrat is president, it apparently doesn't. 8 is suddenly enough. People are laughing because it's obviously a blatant political move. We know that because some of the same Republicans behind this current proposal to reduce the number of seats on the D.C. Circuit Court voted in 2007 to keep 11 judges on the D.C. Circuit. Same folks. This is not about principled opposition. This is about political obstruction. I recognize that neither party has a perfect track record here. Democrats weren't completely blameless when I was in the Senate. But what's happening now is unprecedented. For the good of the American people, it has to stop. Too much of the people's business is at stake.